Jose, how are you, my friend? I'm very happy to be a small part of this wonderful celebration. To many of you in this room, Jose is affectionately known as Mr. V, but to me, he's simply the man. I had the good fortune of meeting Jose in late 1972, and we worked together for several years in the Health Planning Council for Greater Boston before he left for his native Texas. Even then, Jose, I could see the qualities and the values that would be the hallmark of your entire professional career. You had that quiet intensity along with that noble character and that unshakable sense of integrity. But those traits were not the traits that drew me to you. Rather, it was your warmth and generous spirit, as well as your mischievous sense of humor. And if anybody knows Jose, they know he has a mischievous sense of humor. And believe me, folks, when Jose draws you in, you're locked in for life. And I can tell you firsthand, it's a very special place to be, because I've been there for almost 45 years. They say, Jose, that everything is big in Texas, and it needs to be, because you have a Texas-sized heart, because you give every little piece of your heart to each and every one of us. I'm so proud of all that you've done in your 10 years with Avance, and in fact, throughout your whole professional career. You've been a champion fighting against injustice and a giant when it comes to treating people with dignity and respect. You were a role model for me and for so many other professionals and other staff who were lucky enough to get to work with you. Jose and Sylvia, Patty and I look forward to spending some time with you in November, and we're going to have a great time in San Antonio. Until then, my friend, enjoy this wonderful evening and all the accolades that go with it. You deserve it and so much more. Please accept my very best wishes for a healthy and happy retirement. I'll simply say good night, Jose, until we meet again. I love you, man. You're the best.
Jose, it's truly an honor to be asked to be a part of this tribute to you on your retirement, and thank you for all of your service to our community, and your career accomplishments speak for themselves. I want to thank you for your leadership at the American Leadership Forum. Your willingness to come back and serve on committees and our board several times over the last 20 years is greatly appreciated and speaks to your commitment to community service. And I wanted to share a story that one of your classmates told me about your experience on the mountain. And he said as you were descending the mountain and the lightning was flashing and the storms were rolling in and everyone just wanted to get off the mountain, it was clear that he was terrified by the height and the precipice and the descent, and that you walked up to him and calmly grasped his hand and held it all the way down the mountain and gave him your support. I think that speaks volumes about the man that you are and your compassion, and speaks volumes about what we do in the American Leadership Forum. Thank you so much for your friendship and your support. Congratulations on an amazing career, and have a fabulous retirement.
Jose, you are truly a master at uplifting people. Since the early 80s, I've witnessed you raise up thousands, from the poor and downtrodden, literally, to the leaders of business and government alike, all while remaining humble, helpful, and happy in your personal and professional life. Thank you for all you are and do. I know you will move into the next phase of re-energizement with a zealful soul and a peaceful heart. Thank you for being my friend, guide, and host through the gateway of positive possibilities.
Hi, Jose. I'm glad to be here at your house in the middle of the day while you're at work and we're setting this thing up for you. I have lived here in Texas for 34 years, and that entire time I have known you. Our children went to school together. We've seen them grow up. You've seen our kids grow up. And as we've spent time together, there's something I've said to you before, and that is that for me, you are my Texas. You are the person that I first got to know who was a true native Texan. And you know all about Texas. You lived in the Valley, you lived in the Metroplex and went to college there. You've lived in Houston. You understand this state. You understand all of its lovely possibilities. You understand its faults. And still, you love it, you've embraced it, and you've taught me about it. As I've worked at the University of Houston downtown and taught the students, the children of Texas, so you have also spent a lot of time working with the people of Texas, giving them that hand up, giving them that boost. And I'm proud that we have worked together and been friends all these years. Thanks, Jose.
Hi, Jose. I first met you back on February 2nd, 1981, back at Sarah Jobs for Progress. And you gave me a wonderful opportunity there to serve our community as you have for several years. And I just wanted to kind of share with you and the audience here some of the things that are one of the major impacts that you made in my life and in my career. You taught me how to lead by example. You were never afraid to get your hands dirty. If a job had to be done, you were there and you were leading us on. You also taught me how to work with integrity, and I think that that's something that that has really stayed with me for all these years, because you were always honest with us. Whether it was good news or bad news, you were always there to tell us what was going to go on in the operations. And I know that over the years you've served, I was trying to think about a number, and it's probably in the thousands when you think about the customers, the clients that we served back at SARE in Workforce Development Days, and now with your career at Avance Houston. But it's probably in the hundreds of thousands. So you really made an impact on hundreds of thousands of individuals and families in Houston. And for that, I want to say thank you, and for the impact that you've made in my life and in my career. And I wish you the best, Jose. You deserve it.
Hi, Jose. This is Emily Dropkin at the National Head Start Association, and we're delighted to wish you luck as you approach your retirement. At NHSA, we've so appreciated your partnership and leadership over the last many years, and our Executive Director, Yasmina Vinci, couldn't be here to express her best wishes, but she asked me to stand in. On behalf of the staff and the board of the National Head Start Association, we wish you all the best as you begin this new journey. Avance, since its founding, has been committed to a mission of unlocking America's potential through strengthening families' attachment, literacy, and advocacy skills for long-term success. Through innovation and creative leadership, you've moved the legacy of Avance Houston forward and molded your program into a vital part of your community. Indeed, the Avance two-generation approach is a national model, studied and emulated by programs across the country, and we were thrilled to include you in our Two Generations Together work just last year. We hope that you have a long and restful vacation ahead, and when you return, your wisdom and insightful leadership will be in great demand. We know you have ties to the DC area, so anytime you're here, you're welcome to stop by our offices. Enjoy your retirement, and we're sure it'll be a brief one.